Hey guys, welcome. So today I'm really excited to be starting a brand new project. This one is called 5 Times to Figure It Out, and this was started by the lovely Beauty Bees. I will link her intro video down below, so definitely check that out. So the whole point behind this project is to pick some products from your stash that you're not really sure about, maybe they didn't quite work out for you in the past, and see if you can make them work in 5 tries, or at least figure out where you stand with those products within 5 tries. And I think this is the perfect project for me right now because I am trying to, I guess, more aggressively go through my collection more so than I have last year and just really start weeding things out that I'm just not in love with. So this couldn't have come at a more perfect time. I'm kind of hoping that I don't like some of these products, to be honest with you, because it'll make it that much easier to declutter them. But I'm also okay with it if I do like them and end up wanting to use them. So hopefully this project brings some clarity to certain items in my collection. That's the goal for me. Kind of part of the problem right now for me is that because I can kind of make everything work, everything just ends up staying around. So I will really be a little bit more strict about this, and if my feelings are kind of like it's just okay, I have too many things that are just okay, right? Too many things I'm in like with and too many things that can work. So I'm gonna be holding myself to a higher standard with this. I will be working on about 7 products for this project. So let's just get started and see what they are. I want to figure out these green eyeshadows, these 2 right here. I really liked green in the past, and I always thought it was like a flattering color on me, you know, with the brown eyes and everything. I honestly haven't worn these 2 enough recently. These 2 are actually from Ulta, and I don't remember the exact shade names, but I'm pretty sure they probably don't make them anymore because they're that old. But I definitely want to give this forest green color a shot. I don't really know if this is kind of too chalky or if it looks as good anymore. And this one's a little bit brighter, as you can see. Pops definitely a little bit more than the other one, but I definitely want to give both of these a shot and see if I like how they go on me still. Think that there's a future for these in my collection. With like St. Patrick's Day in March, it'd be a nice time to kind of figure that out too. We'll see how these work out. I have 2 MAC shades that I'm going to pull in. This one is a very popular one that people always talk about or used to talk about as like a staple MAC shadow. This one is called Woodwinked, and it is a really nice shadow. I love the pigmentation. I think it really turns up. Look how pretty that is, right? But the last time I pulled this one in, it didn't look as flattering on me as what I had previously thought before. Like, I really enjoyed this years ago, and like I was like, Woodwinked, love it, keeping it forever, right? And then again, the last time that I pulled it in, I was like not sure about it. Maybe I wasn't coordinating it with the right stuff, I don't know, but yeah, I was kind of surprised about that the last time. So I definitely think this is another perfect candidate for this project. So we'll see where we're at. Again, it's a really nice shadow, but does it look good on me? We'll have to see. And my next one is also by MAC. This one is called Ochre Style. This looks like a shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, but this one is just a kind of, I used to call it like a pukey like a pukey mustard color. I'm not trying to be gross, but like, yeah, I mean, it's cool. I really, again, another shadow that I really liked years ago and thought it was cool and different, which it is kind of cool and different. But recently, again, tried it on and was like, I don't know if I like this as much as I thought I did. But then, of course, put it back in my stash and was like, whatever. But now I'm really gonna try this time to figure it out and see if it works. Here we have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Pure Gold, and this swatches very metallic, tangerine gold almost, because it's so orange. And I just don't use these enough, period, at all. I have a couple of these, not too many, but I also have a lot of gold shades as well, and I'm actually wearing a shade similar to that right now on my eyelids. This is the NYX Pure Gold. I like to have shades in different formulas sometimes and different delivery systems, but I'm like, okay, I don't know if it's worth keeping both this type of a shade and this, and I just want to see if this formula looks great on. Does it apply well? How does this look on my face? So I'm really excited to pull this one in and try this one out 5 times. We'll see. This is a really old, discontinued, to my knowledge, Wet n Wild Mega Glow Blush in the shade Catwalk Pink. And I have 2 of these. I have this one and the Strike a Pose Rose, I think the other one's called. And I really like both of those blushes, but I also don't want to keep both of them. I think because of just how old they are, and I they're very large and in charge and kind of take a lot of space in my collection. Well, maybe they're not that big, I don't know. But even though I do like them, so again, it's not me trying to decide if I like it on me, but is it good enough to stay compared to all the other 24 blushes I have? Yeah, I'm trying to cut down my blushes for sure. So again, very pretty, and I do like that they have different colors that you can kind of mix together, and that's usually what I do. And of course you can't see all of that too well, right? But on the cheeks it looks very natural, and it is actually very flattering, but is it good enough? That's what I'm saying. Is it good enough? Is it worth it? We're gonna play around with this, and I might even try to compare it to the other Wet n Wild blush, because I really, like I said, don't want to keep both of them. I'm really trying to cut it down. That is the standard now. I can like it all right and make it work okay, but I will try this 5 times to see if I'm like in love with it compared to everything else. And it just like, I don't know, it looks a little bit dated too with the striping, but yeah. Last product is a lipstick. So I did a lipstick declutter recently, and this was one of the lipsticks that I wasn't really sure about. This is Maybelline First Class Fuchsia, and it looks really, really bright. It is a glossy formula, and it's very sheer. Well, not that sheer. You can build it up. You can build it up to be very, very opaque almost. I really love the packaging too. I love the iridescent. I think that's really fun. I just don't reach for colors like this too much, and I don't know if it's just the season, because I don't normally gravitate towards colors like this like in the winter and the fall, so that could very much be it. But in general, it's been ages since I've actually played with this, and I probably wouldn't put this on like as a full-blown pink color. That might be a little bit too much for me, but I do like to sheer it out with a little bit of gloss. Not my normal inclination to wear this in the winter time. But yeah, I figured with, you know, March on the horizon, it would be a good one to try out and see how I feel about it. But pinks in general, there are definitely favorites that I have, but I think I have too many pinks still for just how often I wear them. I just don't naturally want to wear pink. I don't know what's going on with me. Like, am I becoming more like emo in life? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just getting older, and like, not that I'm saying you can't wear this when you get older, of course not. But I just, yeah, don't naturally want to wear bright colors like this as often. So can't wait to figure this one out, guys. Yeah, that was a pretty quick little intro video, and I'm really excited to get this started. Definitely check out Beauty B's video, her intro. We'll see if we can chop any of these out of my collection. I will catch you guys in my next video. Definitely consider giving this a like and a subscribe. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.